ex-changemaker also plans to release an album soon, her fourth and what she says will be her final one. But she has lots going on outside of music to keep her busy. Ghanaian singer Becca, simply known as Becca, is perhaps best recognized for her vocal cords. But the multi-award-winning star runs a multifaceted life as a spa owner, entrepreneur, wife, mom, and philanthropist.
You and I, we go all pull through.
Becca even took to her microphone to spread awareness of COVID-19. A few months ago, she released the single Overcome, dedicated to essential workers.
But tough people do.
That particular song meant so much to me, Eric, because you know what? At that time, we were not really able to go out much. I did a few things. I went out to my area, which is Mimpasem. I gave hot meals out. I gave hand sanitizers out. I gave toiletries and things like that out. However, I knew that I couldn't touch the whole world. And so I wanted to do a song that, you know, was just easy to send to the whole world to say, you know what? We just want to say, like, we're all together. We're all with you. For once, we're all coming together to fight one particular cause, and that was COVID. And that song in particular was for health workers. You know, a lot of times we forget about them, but we need to understand that they are the ones going out there every single day to risk their lives. And all the proceeds from that song was actually going to the COVID-19 fund.
Becca's formal foray into the music world was through TV3's popular singing competition Mentor in 2006. It could have been a huge platform for her, but she resigned from the competition. This didn't stop Becca from creating her own blueprints to music stardom. In 2007, she released her first album, Sugar, which won Record of the Year and got 5 other nods at the 2008 Ghana Music Awards.
Artists are singing in Yoruba, in Xhosa, in Swahili, in Twi. Why is this important to you? It's also something that carries through your music. You always go into your culture and your tradition and your language.
One thing I say all the time is Yenkwe, and Yenkwe in my song, that's how I start my songs, means let's go. You know, so when I say Yenkwe, you have to say let's go. Yenkwe, let's go. So basically, what I want to do is this, that, you know, I'm Ghanaian before anything else. I'm African before anything else. Being from Ghana, I want to be able to sell Ghana to the rest of the world. The beauty about music is that it is a universal language. So irrespective of whether I'm speaking Yoruba or Xhosa or Twi or Ga or Dagbani or, you know, Dutch, somehow music,
it communicates.
It's from the soul. It communicates to you. If you listen to that song, you know, that girl is an Ashanti. That girl is from Ghana. It doesn't only sell our music, but it also sells Ghana. It sells where we're coming from. I'm working on my last album. Yes, my very, very last album.
Next, Becca tells me why she's leaving the music industry and what she plans to focus on next. Popular singer-songwriter Becca has been cranking out tunes for 14 years, collaborating with other big names on the continent like Tiwa Savage, Mr. Easy, Sarkodie, and Ice Prince.
Special lady. Becca.
And she's recently released the single No One. You know, I could see myself working out to that, dancing. It's such a high energy, very vibrant song. Tell me about that.
If you listen to my songs, I'm usually like the lovey-dovey kind of person. But No One, I wanted to bring energy. I wanted them to know, like, listen, yay, I can move to you, know, like I can go low and come high. Don't get it twisted. I'm a woman and I'm black. I got one of my sisters in South Africa, Busi, to be part of it because, you know, she's got that energy. She's got that vibe. And we wanted us all to come together and then do the song and it's basically to everyone. The verse is basically telling you that there's nobody like you. Nobody like you, man. And it was also a song that was communicating to women out there. And it was basically to tell you that nobody can be like you.
She plans on dropping a full album this year, which the 36-year-old told me will be her last.
I'm working on my last album. Yes, my very, very last album. Yes, my husband and I are doing so much. We're into real estate as well. I'm into, I've got so many franchises that will be coming out now. Beauty cosmetic franchise that will be coming out now. I have a logistics company as well that I'm looking at running. Music is always going to be there, don't get it wrong. I'm always going to do music. However, I'm not going to be actively recording and in the studio at 5 a.m. and all that. This last album is actually an all-female album, to being a woman in the industry. It's sometimes really tough. If I've been able to do it, you can be able to do it. Every female artist there, be encouraged. And also to give, exposure, just to also show people, some of my sisters that are here that they don't even know, in South Africa they don't know. It's just, it's going to be a strong album, I'm telling you.
In 2016, Becca founded the Becca Hearts Foundation, which engages in various humanitarian efforts.
Becca Hearts Foundation has delved into so many things, but my latest project that is my baby was the menstrual hygiene project, which I started in 2016. And I started that because, I realized that there was a need for girls to be educated of the importance of taking care of themselves during their menstruation, because in this part of the world, it's a taboo. People don't talk about it. It's hidden, and it's not right for girls to be in school and to do other things. And, before all this started, what I wanted to do was I actually wanted to pay for school fees so girls would stay in school. But then when I delved into it and went deeper into it, I realized that it was not about paying school fees, because people's school fees were being paid and were still not in school, girls. And so I said, what are some of the fundamental reasons why girls don't go to school? And it was as simple but complicated as menstruation. And so I just thought, why would that be difficult? Maybe I was lucky to grow up in a home where, I could still go to school because my parents, my mother educated me already, and I knew what was going to happen, and I knew that made me a woman. But I sat back and I realized that it was a really, really tough issue. And a lot of girls were actually, a lot of absenteeism, girls' absenteeism in school was because of their menstruation. I gathered a cluster of girls together. In the beginning, it was just girls, but then I realized that it's important to add boys to it as well. So we put them all in a hall or a church or something somewhere, and we educate them. There's a midwife that comes in, there's a gynecologist who comes there, and we teach them how to clean up properly, how to dispose of sanitary towels properly, how to have that confidence to stay in school. Right now, I have educated over 100,000 girls in the whole of Ghana, and they've given us over 100,000 sanitary towels, and still giving it more. We don't just go to school and have conversations with the girls and leave. We leave them with sanitary towels.
Are you focusing solely for now on period poverty and all these other associated conversations, or are you also doing other things with the foundation?
I mean, I'm doing other things for the foundation right now, because I'm going to be delving into maternal mortality. But what I like to do, is recently I gave out about 150,000 CT scans, and so now mothers, is higher, whether you're a high risk pregnancy or not. I think that everybody deserves to be monitored when they are about to give birth to babies. So that is what I'm doing as well on the side.
You have so many very important things going on at different levels, and I wish you the absolute best.
Thank you so much. I'm excited as well. Thank you for having me.
Many, many thanks to Becca.